Hi, welcome to a Native Wildman channel. Your host Sean Wilson speaking, and today we are going to go over to how to properly dispose of junk mail. There you go. Okay, that's not what we're really doing. And don't start fires on your front porch. That's a big no-no. Okay, what we're really going over is I'm going to show you how to sharpen knives. I'm going to start with this knife that looks like it's has a lot of use. Oh wait, it does. And we're gonna touch it up with my Smith's. Yeah, this is Smith's around 1,000 to 1,200 grit is what their website said. Or it's also marked under fine. I got the tri-stone thing. I have it in another video where I actually show you what I use to my sharpening knife or my sharpening tools. This one I have not used yet. This is just a Ozark Trail. It came in a kit that had a machete, an axe, a knife, paracord, a flashlight, and this little sharpener. I haven't used it yet because I've got a lot, but see, a small knife. So a small sharpener is always decent to have. I have no clue what the grit is. I'm gonna say it's definitely not as smooth as this, and it doesn't feel like a really rough grit. So I'm thinking probably somewhere in the roads of 800 grit, I would imagine. 600 to 800. I'm not sure if I showed you my Ozark Trail kit on camera yet, so if I haven't, let me know. If I have, let me know. What we also have here is a bottle of water from my kitchen sink. And what I'm gonna do, okay, take this, actually I won't use that one. That one doesn't have a good lock on it. It's not gonna be the safest one to use. Take this one. Poke a hole close to the center. Safely close your knives, especially if you're new to knives. You don't want to just, it can be done one-handed, but always do it two-handed unless you're experienced, and even if you're experienced, you can still run the risk of cutting yourself. Okay. Put this over the side. If you can see, that stone absorbs the water. Let me zoom in on it for you. There we go. Focus. Drop the water on it. And the key to using stones, I do not need to use this one on my cold steel, but I'm not sure how long the video is. That's why I grabbed my little hen and rooster, because it does need some touching up. Okay, zoom back out. Now this stone it'll absorb the water, but it's a little bit different. It's definitely it's a ceramic stone actually. And as you can see, it doesn't absorb the water as much. But anywho, we want water on here. Both sides of this one. Make sure your stones are wet. Wet. You can use oil on this specific stone. This stone, with as much water as it absorbed, I would not use oil on it. But I probably should squirt it again. I should have brought a piece of plastic down to put on that. Let's see. Ice cream. Okay. Yeah. There we go. All right, here we go. Yeah, I like Mozart too. Gotta like some classical. Okay, if you guys, for beginning knife sharpeners, here's a good way to do it. Stick your blade flat on there like that. Then you go to your grind angle. Take it nice and slow. Oh, I also forgot to mention incoming call. Hold on a second, I got to decline this. Okay. It didn't mention the name, so I have no clue. Anyways, this is a piece of leather. It's a leather strop. That will be important here later. Okay. Starting to get dry. Squirt some more water on it. Woo. And the backwards motion there, that's called a stropping motion. Okay, then I normally don't lose my balance, but take my jeans, I do a stropping motion on my jeans to get the water off. Okay. Well, that one ripped it. Probably because I didn't catch it at the right place. There, sharp. Sharp enough to do what I needed to do. Okay. Ooh. I don't want that blowing in the wind. Okay, if you notice, there's a slight color difference between this and this. This is just plain leather. This has a little bit of rock polishing stuff on it. This like that gives it the glassy shine. I need to put more on, but okay, this you don't have to worry about the angle as much, but let's get that even. Oh, and also another thing, when you're doing those stones, you don't apply a lot of pressure. And when you're doing this drop, apply a little bit more pressure than what you would on the stone, but not much. And this knife here's honestly, it's heavy enough that it's gonna do what it needs to do. Okay. Yeah, I could use a little more work here, but I'm not too worried about it. Where I want to do my main, where I need the knife to be sharpest, is I always make sure it's sharper in here. But yeah, that needs work right there. Okay. Okay. Well, apparently this one needed a little more work than what I thought. Since it needs more work down in this area. Try to avoid going off the edge like that. There's a quicker way. It's called a work sharp, which I don't own, but I enjoy using a stone, so I'll sharpen my knives that way. Dry the blade off. Back to the stropping. Oh, and what that's doing is when you sharpen your knife, the teeth of the knife get like offline, and when you strop it, they're like that. Then you strop it, and it straightens them up. Think of a knife edge as like a microscopic saw blade. Let's see. Oh, and another thing I forgot to mention, I did this before. Since I cut my hair with it, I'm going to take another quick couple strops. Anyways, another tip is I wash this before I came down, but make sure your blade is clean when you go to sharpen your stuff, your knives, tools, whatnot. because any gunk on the blade will get on the stone and it'll mess up the sharpening. And that's how you sharpen a knife. I hope you find this video helpful. I hope that I did a good job for the most part of letting my trash blow on the ground. I'll pick it up. Showing you guys how to use a stone. Comment, let me know how I did. I'd like to know what your opinions is. It's actually a little bit more difficult to try and sharpen and keep it on the camera, but enjoy yourself. Have a happy holiday. I hope your guys' Thanksgiving was really good, and take care. Peace and long life.